Hey everyone, Bill and Carrie here for KB Treks.
Hello.
We are in, where are we?
We are right outside of Mankato, Minnesota.
Which is about an hour and a half south of the Twin Cities.
Yep.
And we are at?
We are at Minneopa State Park.
We haven't been here before, so we want to come check out and see what they have to offer.
And we're still kind of on our waterfall kick, and so there's a waterfall for us to check out.
So this is the one entrance over by the waterfall, or to get us to the waterfall. And this is a state park, so it's going to require a day pass or an annual pass purchase, which you can buy at this building up here. At least on this date, it's a $10 for a day pass. $7 for a day pass, and $35 for an annual pass, which is good for 12 months. This is the main parking lot, it looks like, for the waterfalls area. It looks like it's a busy day here. A lot of cars, a lot of people. Here's a small map of the park here. We're actually down over here, and the waterfall is just a short walk over here, it looks like. And then there's this Bison area that is a drive-through thing that we're going to go try to check out after this. Looks like there's plenty of places here for picnic tables. Saw a couple grills. Plenty of places to bring some lunch. They got one of these shelters here, and they also have a couple of reminders around the park about social distancing, since right now we're still during the middle of the whole COVID thing. Well, part of our little excursions here to the state parks is right now, again, this is August and it's 2000, so we're going.
It's 2000?
Yeah, August 2000. Boy, will people in 20 years.
I look old for a 20-year-old.
People in 20 years are going to be really shocked with what we have to tell them. Anyway, so it's right now, it's August 2020, and COVID and everything going on. So we're just looking for things to do that are COVID-friendly, social distancing type thing. And this just seemed like a nice place. It is busy here today, but it seems like people are still kind of keeping a distance. A lot of people have their mask on them. We have our mask ready to pull out in case it gets a little tight area. But I hear the rushing water, so we must be very close to the waterfall.
Yep.
Coming up to a little bridge here, and here's the first part of the waterfall, the top half.
Top half on one side, bottom half on the other.
So this is the upper part of the falls. Not too far, what do you say, 10 feet or so?
Yeah, probably.
And on the bridge here, we're going to go to the other side here. Here it looks like at the top of the lower part of the falls. Not that dramatic of a view at the moment, but we'll make it over there where those people are in a second. We're going to go upriver a little bit first to see the rapids. Here's kind of at the base, or so to speak, of the upper falls. Looks a lot more gentle just a few feet up the creek here. This is actually Minneopa Creek, which is what the waterfall comes into. I didn't just kind of see how the speed just kind of builds as it gets closer to the upper part of the falls here. So the board here, they give a little explanation about the falls, and the falls are actually always constantly moving up the river over time, because what happens is the water comes down here and washes out the sandstone, and then the section up here falls down, so it moves the water back over time. We're coming up over the one overlook that I just pointed out a minute ago from the bridge, and get our first look here at the lower part of the falls. What do you think, hon?
It's pretty.
Yeah.
I'm excited to go down there, though.
Yeah, it looks like people are down there. We're not sure how to get down there yet. It looks like there might be a path, but we have to cross back on the other side of the bridge first. Just a few more feet over, and get a little bit better look of both falls from here. You can see the upper one just below the bridge there, before the larger lower part in the foreground. How was it, hon?
Good.
Yeah, it's pretty?
It's pretty.
Yeah. How's it ranking on our other waterfall list so far this season?
Well, this is kind of cool because this is just like a creek as opposed to the other ones we saw earlier were all, you know, like rivers and stuff. So it's kind of cool that a creek can do all of this.
At the end of the one path, we got a staircase here. Oh, uneven steps. I'm gonna go down here and see what we see from here. Here are those stairs we just came down. They actually go around the curve here of the sidewall, and I definitely recommend holding onto the railing as you walk down, because that was some pretty uneven
They're kind of
steps.
uneven.
So, well, there's a nice little bridge down here at the end
And more stairs.
that goes up to the other side, and water is definitely a lot calmer down here. It's amazing the difference from above the river, or above the waterfall, I should say. There's a little bridge. One of this has been washed out a couple times these storms. Said the trail's close at the top of the steps here to the bridge. Do you want to try climbing the stairs, hon?
No, I'm good, thanks.
Okay. Don't want to get any steps in?
I'm good, thanks.
Okay. You want to try taking this path over here?
Yes, I would like to, because I think this will take us to the base of the waterfall.
Okay. All right. Well, you can go first.
Okay.
Or do you want me to go first?
No, I'll go first.
I'll go first. Okay, we're going to try to make our way. And this is a little bit more rocky. Apparently there's another path that's up here that we saw a couple of people take. But, oh well, hindsight. Mountain goat. You okay?
Mountain goat.
That was some rough terrain. Trying to get over there, and it's narrow. We just kind of throw up our mask if someone's trying to come through the other way.
Yeah.
You doing okay?
I'm doing fine.
Okay, well, we're only about another quarter mile from the base of, I don't know how far it is. All right, here looks like a fork in the road. We can go low or we can go high. What do you think, hon? I'm almost thinking go high.
Okay, let's go high.
Okay, it looks like it might be a little bit easier after we get past this spot here. Whew. You okay?
Yep.
Not bad from up here, but did we make the right choice for which path to take?
No clue.
We'll find out when we come back.
I guess so.
I don't like the way how the one path is looking, so we're going to come back here and kind of use this natural staircase here to go down and get down to the lower path. Kind of got around the bend, and now we can start to see the base of the waterfall around those trees, or in between those trees. Okay, hon. I'm gonna head down to a more even area.
Yes, yes, this is much better.
Whew, well, I had to get past that rocky first.
Yeah.
There's just another hill here, but it's not nearly as rocky as before. And the rock face here, you can just see years and years of people writing their names in the wall. They actually do not encourage this. I believe there's actually a fine attached to it if they catch you. Hey, look, honey, right there in the rock. Joni loves Chachi, but the Chachi care about Joni?
Sure, whatever.
Just around the corner here, and now we are where those people were when we first got here. The
That's
base.
where we were originally.
Yep. We're up there at that viewpoint. Carrie's not gonna go any farther, and I don't blame her. This is kind of questionable here to try to get across, but people have. Just not my thing. Beautiful. Something like this I find fascinating is you can see how soft the rock is here, because you can see how people's footprints have dissolved into the rock here over time for them to climb down here to the waterfall. What do you think of the waterfall area, huh?
Oh, it's very pretty. This whole area is beautiful.
Yeah, and we were able to get really close.
Yep.
We could have got closer, but I didn't want to go over this rock. So you definitely didn't.
No, I'm a little klutzy.
Yeah, but we want to make our way back. So
Yeah.
basically what you just saw, but in reverse. Good spot for a water break.
Water break.
Water break. Good
At
day.
least this time we remembered our water.
Stay hydrated.
Yeah,
With-
it's a lot warmer today than when we did these walks a month ago.
Actually, it wasn't too bad up top, but down here you feel more humidity because of the moisture in the air from the mist, right?
Yes. My hair is starting to curl, and your hair is starting to curl.
I'm adorable. We didn't really stop to see this on the walk over, but this is very nice right here. And just, you can hear the water rushing, and the water's a lot calmer here than, as I said, at the top.
Yep.
And then it's just a nice panoramic view here. Over there is that one short bridge that we crossed.
We did it! Yay!
Yeah. It's almost easier coming back.
It was easier coming back because I think we
figure out which
knew the lay
path.
of the land a little better.
Yeah, you don't know how it's gonna go until you walk across, and then it's like, okay, that way is definitely better than the other way.
And now we're all sweaty.
Yeah,
now we have to climb stairs.
Yeah, we're gonna take a quick water break before we go up our next biggest challenge. Stairs. As we're making our way back to the parking lot, this side of the state park is only about a third or a fourth of the park. We're gonna go to our vehicle, and on the other side of the main road that took us here is the other part of the state park where there's some bison, I guess.
The bison drive-through.
So we're gonna go check that out first.
And hopefully not get mauled.
Back in our vehicle. Gary's gonna drive us. We're gonna follow the signs that take us to the
bison trail.
Bison Trail. We go right here?
It said to go right.
Okay. Well, that's the creek where the waterfall comes from, or goes through. And we're going to follow these signs here. This is Minnesota Highway 68. And I'm gonna make a right turn up here to the other part, Minneopa. There's another permit place you can purchase. You can also use the QR code on these boards to purchase online. I don't know if they'll mail you a pass or how that works.
Tune to 16:10 a.m. for Bison and park information.
Entering Bison range. Okay.
Bison are dangerous. Stay in your vehicle.
Dun dun dun. This grate is to keep them from walking out because they don't know how to cross that. Look, there's one over. Oh, that's a rock.
Yes.
In the hopes that bison will stay as wild as they can be in the modern world.
Got the radio turned to 1610 to listen about bison information. This is actually pretty wide here. Got natural growth, natural plants. We have not seen a bison yet. Kind of shows how open their enclosure is here. We drove through the one enclosure. Haven't seen any bison yet, but now we're coming up to what looks like a small parking lot. From the one spot, it looked like we could see an overlook, so maybe that's what we are coming up on. Just parked in a little lot, and Seppman Mill around the corner. An old windmill minus the blades, and me without my mini golf putter. And been quite a few signs telling people the gates close at 8:30. You must leave before that. So I'm wondering if there's been issues where people haven't left before 8:30 and they don't go through the park to make sure you're out, and they just lock you up and you're stuck in here. I don't know, but maybe it's just best to be out before 8:30 and you don't have to find out. Yep, Seppman Mill.
Produced flower.
It is, oh, I don't know, 50 feet tall. The second building from the mill is the granary. They use to store grain. Some beautiful wildflowers along the path here. And if you look across the field here, that's the road we drove in to get in here. Looks like there's an overlook just ahead, some benches. From this viewpoint we can actually see a couple bison down below. At least one right there.
I thought I saw 5, but now I realize I see 6 and actually maybe 7. There's 2, 4, and then there's one over there.
Couple more down there.
There's babies. There's 2 babies. Walk in here. Oh, look at how tiny they are. They're so cute. They're so cute. They're so tiny. There's another baby. 3 babies. Oh.
Happy little herd going off to the bushes over there. There seems to be a bit of a path past the overlook. We're gonna walk down here a little bit, see where it might take us, if anywhere. One down there just kind of rolling around in the mud or dirt, trying to cool off probably. And over to the left, a couple more. I want to say we've seen about a dozen so far.
Most of them all now seem to be congregated under those trees over there, so you can't see them anymore. Kind of where they all seem to be headed.
Over here seems to be the spot to find them, because we saw that group going over here where the 3 babies were. And then there's some here, and even more came out from behind those bushes, trees over there. And right in this shot, there's at least, what, a dozen? Something like that. Kind of one back here kind of hidden. That one just popped up out. This one just popped up out of the behind. There's one next to it right about there. And you see this one here, and then quite a few in this area right over there. What do you think?
It's pretty.
Yeah.
I like seeing the bison.
Yeah.
I like seeing the babies.
Yeah, there's quite a few right there, right congregated over your shoulder.
Yep.
You don't need to look or anything, just trust me.
Oh wow, now they're really walking.
Like a herd?
Yeah, like a herd.
I heard that.
Are you ready?
If you are, it's up to you.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a baby that just popped up. Right they're gonna go back under that cover. Quite a few more that have come out from this area over here.
Yeah.
Lost count of how many we saw.
There's a lot of them though.
Yeah.
Lots of babies. Yeah.
We're leaving Minneopa State Park. Just a little look. We were here for about 2.5 hours collectively.
About that, yeah.
And we had a good time, I think. You know,
yeah.
So.
I mean, it's one park, but again, it's 2 different sections. We started off with the waterfalls, ended with the bison. Yeah. But not too much driving in between, but definitely you have to drive between the 2 parks.
Yeah. It's got to be a heck of a bike or something like that, like a mile or so, at least. I'm not sure actually how far, but anyway. So the waterfall side, the terrain is pretty easy to get across on the upper side of the waterfalls. Yeah. If you want to go down the staircase to the to
actual creek.
Yeah, to the creek, you're on your own, buddy.
Yeah, that's a lot of rough terrain, branches, you know, I mean, you kind of can see how it's not exactly the easiest hike to actually get to the waterfall, but to view it from up above, it's all good.
Yeah, so wheelchairs or whatever, that's fine down there. Yeah. And then the drive-through, you don't have to get out your vehicle, but it's a 4-mile round trip if you want to go from the entrance to the windmill and the scenic overlook. That's where we saw those buffalo at.
Yep.
And sometimes you can get up close. They might come to the vehicle, but not today.
Not today.
We weren't lucky with that, but there are a couple watering holes where they might go hang out at, or whatever the case is.
Yeah.
So, did you enjoy it though?
Oh yes, had a great time.
And would we do it again?
Oh, definitely. I mean, this isn't that far from home. It would actually be kind of cool to come like in the fall or in the spring when it's a little bit cooler. Yeah. To see, you might get more of a chance of seeing some of the bison more up close. In
the spring, maybe the vegetation won't be as thick, so you can see the bison from farther away.
Right.
But we had a great time.
We did.
And
so for hours, the falls, they are open 7 days a week. They're open till 10 p.m. The bison enclosure is open every day except for Wednesdays, and it is from 9 to 8:30. Yep.
The sign said make sure you're out by 8:30.
By 8:30.
I don't want to find out.
Otherwise you're locked in.
I don't want to find out.
Good luck.
So. But we want to thank you for joining us. I'm Bill.
I'm Carrie.
You've been watching KB Treks. Please do us a favor, like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you next time. Good luck and have fun.
See ya.